Hello Marvel Strike Force fans, this is your friend the Fast and Comic Guy here, and today we have a lot of new things coming to the game. We have the new Doom campaign, and here I am going to show you how to the teams that I used for chapters 2-1 to 2-6. So here for the first one, I'm basically using the mercenary team, and with Shuri in replacement of like a Black Bolt. No, not Black Bolt. Bullseye. So, here we go. Just waiting for the load screen to finish up. And I think it worked out pretty good. Because, I had the three main characters, as you can see. The Taskmaster, the Lieutenant, and the Riot Guard. And then just with the Killmonger and the Shuri, it just kind of rounds up the team. Plus, Killmonger does get the advantage with being a mercenary, too. So yeah, with the way the team power was, because have been working on my mercenaries to make them a good war defense team, they are pretty high up there for gear-wise. Taskmaster's a gear tier 14, so is Riot Guard, and so is Shuri. And the other two, the Lieutenant, he's almost 14. He's just missing a few of the regular uniques, and then he'll be a 14. And as for Killmonger, he's a tier 12, gear 12. So here I found when I was doing it, I got a 2-star on it the first time, and that was because Loki kind of stealthed there. While he did his little mind control, picked the weakest person, and they ended up just everyone killing him. So I'd recommend killing Loki as soon as he comes out. And yeah, the rockets actually are pretty quick to kill because they don't have very much defense or they're mostly just damage dealers. So that's how I did the first one. And yeah, I used the same team for the last few. So here we go, starting to the next one. So yeah, Doom 2-2. Same team. Let's do it. So a few of the other things that they've added to the game today. They got a new character. They got technically 2 new characters are now farmable. We got the Proxima Midnight. She's farmable in the very last node here in the chapter 2. And also Squirrel Girl in the 6th node. Doom is also available in the game, although you have to beat the Dark Dimensions 4. And in order to do that, you have to have characters that are gear 15, and you have to be level 80, so no one's going to be doing that for a really long time. So here, the first person I tried to go for first, if possible, was Emma Frost, and as you can see, she did die there. Then with Strife's his taunt was a little bit annoying, but nothing you can't get by. Yeah, not too bad with, as you see, Blob's stunned there, although now he's not stunned. Yeah, lots of splash damage goes around. And see an Alliance member just got a million gold from an orb drop. Lucky bugger. So yeah, luckily with the high I'd say with the high points, like the high combat power my team has, it wasn't too bad to do the chapter 2. Go next and then quickly kill. Yeah, everyone in this one was they took damage pretty quickly. Alright, so that's the second one. 3-starring it. So this one you would think should be super hard because it is the third one. It's considered I consider the ones that have like a little actual portrait type of picture on it to be like a boss of the chapter. Now, even though this one only gives you the those little extra that you need, like freaking 4,000 or 2,000 to upgrade a character. So yeah, they're kind of scarce. But yeah, I consider these ones are, I feel like should be considered bosses, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like they're a little bit easier. So this one, I kind of went after Minerva first. Only because I don't want her to randomly revive somebody. And then after she died, my goal was to kill Shiri, but Shocker ended up dying a little bit right before her just because he was in the way. See, that type of stuff. Still wasn't difficult to get rid of Shiri though. And then I decided to pick off Black Panther, who just kind of just falls over and dies at that point. Now here if I had my choice, I'd be getting rid of Scarlet Witch, but I had to get rid of that Tom first. And she kind of dies on her own anyways. For the most part. Yeah, as you can see, this one was not too bad actually at all. You know, I kind of just cleared out the other guys. Left the visions up just because I didn't want to risk getting dodged and losing an attack. I'd rather have them up at them both by themselves and, you know, just attack them while they have dodge instead of having 4 people up and then having them dodge. Alright, so that's the first 3 nodes down. So after the first 3 nodes, it switches up a little bit, and it gets super easy, for me at least. It says Spider-Verse, and Marauders, and Hand. So no one's going to use Hand, obviously, but you can use stuff like your awesome symbiote team that everyone should have. Well, hopefully everyone has. They're a really great team, the symbiotes. So that's the team that I use because I've been working on them pretty much hard. I put everything into them as soon as they were coming out. So yeah, since I had a really high Spider-Verse team, it was pretty easy. Alright, here it is. So for this one, I pretty much wanted to go after the lieutenants first. Just because I don't want them doing their thing. And as you see, having a high-powered symbiote team makes this pretty much a cakewalk. I'm not saying everyone should have this team, you know, like as, you know, level up your characters that are your favorite, or you can play the game in a way that, you know, you want to level up meta characters. I mean, I kind of do both. The symbiotes just happen to be a pretty meta team when it comes to raids and even doing Dark Dimension. So I just kind of lucked out that way. Like the team that I kind of work on that's not really like my favorite characters or anything are the Black Order's team. So like really whose favorite characters is going to be, you know, Call Obsidian and Proxima Midnight, Ebony Maw, like who actually goes out of the way to get those guys as comics, right? But they're considered the meta team for Arena, so I put all my resources so I can be in a higher bracket of the Arena. Which later on for chapters 2.7 and 2.9, that actually comes in handy. So yeah, for that one I just focused on the lieutenants if I could. So we'll just check that out. Okay, we got a bit of that. Yeah, I picture the Marauders would still be a team that can actually work with this. Yeah, alright, so here I kind of just left it on auto and let the computer pick what they wanted. Because no one here really kind of screamed at me. The only person that kind of I would be worried about would be Baron Simo. And then here, with the two new people, I would say Invisible Woman. Alright, now I'm going to kill Invisible Woman. Should be getting a new group of people coming in soon. Oh, I guess I wanted it to be like 3 last ones. And as you see, they didn't even really... 2 minions and Namor. Not that big of a deal in my opinion. So yeah, this node was pretty easy. Alright, so the last node that we'll be showing for this video is coming up. Alright, so we got the Squirrel Girl node. Now that she is actually farmable, do I want to farm? Well, I guess I could work on my Young Avengers team actually. Because yeah, she's like really the only weak link in the in that team for most people at least. Because I've been playing the game for a year or two. You should have at this point, maybe have Miss Marvel, Chavez, and Miles at 7-star. Not saying high red star or anything. I think most of my people are actually at the 3 red star. But if you've been playing the game for a few years, you might have. There's a high chance they have those characters at 7 stars. So if you did, and you have a kind of a Young Avengers team started, she's probably the weak link in it. So having her get up to the 7 stars with the rest of them would just make that team a little bit more viable as a. Well, I use them as a war offense team. And again, this one wasn't too difficult to do either. Just kill Taskmaster. Gotta love it when things like that happen. Alright, they're almost dead. Alright guys, so that's basically what I did to get 3 stars on all the, for the first 6 chapters for the new Doom Chapter 2 event. So stick around for another video coming up pretty shortly. Bye. Hey guys, it's Ryan and Amy here. If you thought that video was fun, please hit the subscribe button on the left. Check out one of my other videos on the right. Hit a like below, leave a comment. I'm always appreciative of them. I'll try to get back to you on them. Anyways, have yourself a good day, a good night, and a good morning. Peace.